All right. So let's see. We have Dotor as the previous scribe.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to give us a quick or a however long you want to take recap of the events of last session?
Certainly. So, as the Misfits fought through the large group of hunted last session, they used a lot of their resources regarding spell slots and everything, and thus needed a rest. But beforehand, they decided to head north to find a safer spot. There, they found a horde of ghouls, and since they didn't have a lot of resources left, they decided to cast a fear spell to make the horde of ghoul weaker, uh, and make sure that they could kill them without dying themselves. Thus, the horde retreated back to the corner of that branch of the mine. And back there was also a second horde of ghoul that was caged. Before deciding on what to do with the second group, uh, the first the Misfits decided to fell the first group, and by doing so, they would make sure that there was a couple less ghouls in the mine, and afterwards they killed the rest of the cage ghouls at the horror of Dotor, who realized that the ghouls were in fact his fellow slaves. Um, then after the group finally rested, and once they were all good and ready, they headed to another branch of the mine, where they found an entrance to a deeper chamber of it. There, they found Ira and the former master of Dotor, um, Okrarts,
Card, yeah.
who were fighting a large group of undead. Strangely enough, he seemed to be turning, uh, or at least was turned already, but was still keeping his sanity. Nevertheless, they began to fight the horde and the group of undead to make sure to save Ira, as it was the main reasons why they came to the mine in the first place.
All right. Thank you for that recap.
Pleasure.
So we will continue on the 52nd of fall at 10:30 a.m. It was Dotor's turn. Top
Yep.
of the round.
Yep. 1 second. I'm just trying to find where I am again.
Alright, so yeah, Dotor, what do you want to do?
Also, remember, we're under the effects of Orcard's war cry.
As well, if I didn't
Oh yeah,
forget.
that's right. That's till the end of his turn, I believe. His next turn.
Yep. Why can't I find my icon? Okay, no, it's it's there. Okay. Well, my main action will be to make a unarmed strike against the horde.
Alright. So you are attacking them. Yeah, 24 will strike, doing 6 bludgeoning. Go in smashing the ghouls with your quick fist punches.
Mm-hmm. And my bonus action will be as well to punch them. Ooh,
Oh,
7.
that is going to miss. So you slip a bit
Yep.
on your attack. Anything else?
I'm gonna move out, so that'd be 40 feet.
You're going to give them an oppie?
Yep.
Alright, so the horde will attempt to attack you on the way out. Slashing with their claws.
So Constitution, I guess.
So 8 will miss you, luckily.
Oh, nice. Let's go.
Unable to get you on the way out.
Okay.
That is it for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Iron Ghoul. You have your bow out, right, Damien?
That is correct.
Alright. I think this ghoul is going to change targets to you. He saw how badly you shot up his friends. Come towards you and do a triple glaive strike.
I do not consent.
No, I bet you don't. 19, I believe, will strike you on the first slash.
That is correct.
Alright, so 12 slashing on that. Second attack, 17.
That
Yeah,
will hit.
that's going to hit you as well. Doing another 6 slashing. And finally, third glaive strike. Ooh, 12 will miss. To deftly dodge out of the way. Excuse me. So that's it for the Iron Ghoul. Iara says, Damien, what are you doing getting so close? She's going to disengage and move to here. It's a bonus action. Do a multi-attack with her dagger. +1. Oh, crit. That is bad for him. So luckily he doesn't take, well, luckily for him, he doesn't take poison damage. But he does take sneak attack. She rolls not as good as she could have. 32 points of damage. Wounding the creature. Definitely, well, he was wounded. Well, wounding him more and getting his attention of Iara. That is it for her. The bloated ghoul is going to follow her and attack his claw first. Oh, and he crits her. Wow, it's a crit chain. She is struck for 20 points of damage, putting her very wounded. So, God damn it. And second attack, bite. That will miss her. She dodges out of the way. She says, do you have any more healing, Oliver? Ending the ghoul's turn. Damien.
I will hold my longbow in one hand, draw my rapier in the other, and attack this Iron Ghoul in front of me.
Alright, with flank, so +2. Ah!
26.
That will indeed hit. He is
10
stabbed
now
for 10, putting him to badly wounded. This
Attack
wounds
number
are beginning
2.
to add up. Yeah.
22.
16. Wait.
We
right,
have
your
advantage to the all cards. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, so that will strike as well for another 11. As the ghoul, like his friend now, is very close to death. Still
And
up.
then I'll move here in case our card wants a flank.
Alright.
No, my turn.
So that's it for you, Oliver.
Okay, first things first. Bardic Inspiration to Damien.
Sweet.
Okay. Damien is inspired.
I'm gonna shout to Iara and go, I've got no fucking spells! I'm out of everything right now!
Complain more, she yells as she's bleeding a bunch.
It's coming from the bitch who's standing there complaining that I'm not healing you? Gee, wonder why.
She says you talk
alright,
a lot
cool.
for 6
The two-
seconds.
He's a yeah.
I'm a bard, I can fit a lot in. The 2 Iron Ghouls that are nearly dead, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast each by 1. They're gonna get 1 Eldritch Blast. I said that really weirdly, I don't know why.
Alright.
First one's the one I've got Hex Blades. I've got the Hex Blades curse on.
Yeah, so 26 will strike
Second
him.
one.
Oh, yeah, what's the, yeah, that will strike the second one as well. So what's the damage?
They both get pushed 10 feet.
Now, do you deal extra on the 15 for Hexblade?
Yes, I do. I just never remember what it is.
I think
I
it's a
want to say
proficiency.
Okay.
charisma or something.
Proficiency
Oh,
modifier.
Proficiency, that's right.
Yeah, it's proficiency.
Oh.
I think that's what it is.
And if he kills it, he gains a hit point equal
Yeah.
to his warlock level plus charisma.
Well, it's not
Yeah.
dead, but it very nearly is. And he's pushed, you said?
They both get pushed 10 feet.
Okay. Second
I
one
really need to add
takes 6
cursing.
and is also pushed back. Ugh. Both of them seeming upset. Anything else, Oliver?
No, that's it.
Alright, it's the Iron Ghoul. What's he gonna do?
With the hexblade thing, is it the same damage as what I do as a spell, or is it its own separate one?
I mean, the damage is... It's not the same as the spell. The Hexblade's different. It's an
Okay, so it does its own separate damage. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
rider.
writing it out, so
Alright, he gets... No, can't really get to anyone without taking an offie. Can he? Oh yeah, he kind of can. Alright, never mind. Can only get to one person. Oh wait, Dotor is south of him. Did get to Dotor. Alright, yeah. I think he's going to try to take down Dotor because he sees you're wounded. He comes south 30 feet, rushing up with a flurry of glaive swipes.
Ah, goddamn it.
13 will miss on the first.
Mhm.
Oh, 23 connects on the second, though.
Okay.
And that would do 13. Oh, yeah. Parry, got it.
Yeah,
Thought you
because.
do. So,
So D8 plus my dex, so -9.
okay, so it goes down to 4 damage. And the third
Nice.
attack. 15, I believe. Oh, just misses. Nice. Alright.
Barely.
War card. Card looks around. He says, "No, Tor, you have that one, yes?"
Fuck! Yes, I do.
Excellent. He comes down to this one. The end of you, friend. Lightning katana. Oh, yeah, 20 will strike. Doing 7
Wait.
slashing, 6 lightning. Beheaded.
Yeah.
Let's see, went 10, so 20, 25, 30. Rushes up to the horde for his second attack. Wow. Yeah, 27 will strike. Another 5 slashing and 5 lightning, so 10 to the horde. 10 damage. Let's keep it up. We have them. That's it for Orcard. The Ghoul Horde. Yeah, I'll go for Orcard. So they surround him. And they are going to attack. They didn't start on him, so he doesn't have to do a save, but they do have their multi-attack. So they are about half. He dodges the first attack, the second, the third is going to hit him for 9 slashing. Ugh. And then finally the fourth attack. 17. Nope, that is going to miss him. Alright. New round, Dotor.
I'm gonna punch him, so main action punch.
Yep,
That's a
24
24.
connects. Oh, nice shot. He is very wounded, but still up.
And bonus action 24 again. Damn.
Yeah, that will land. Another 7. Still up. Just barely.
Hmm. That'd be 40 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna move back here again.
Disengage. I guess you can't.
I can't. So
Alright, so he does get an attack before you leave. Glaive swipe, 9 will miss. Luckily.
yes.
Alright, so that is it for you.
Mhm.
This one is dead. Iara goes. She is going to say, someone get this fat ass off of me. She disengages to here and attacks the horde. She says, bring it down with non-bladed weapons. Keep those explosions off of us. Dagger attack. Oh, crit again. There's on a roll. It doesn't do poison. It does do double sneak attack. 15 lands. 26. Okay. So the horde is now wounded. End her turn. The bloated ghoul, fortunately, goes right after her. It's going to rush over and attack her. She dodges the first. The bite will strike. She is going to use her thing I kept forgetting to use. Her Uncanny Dodge.
Uncanny dodge.
To half the amount. Oh, that's not enough though, so she goes down. Ah! She's overwhelmed by the ghoul as it bites her, knocking her off her feet. Damien.
Administering a potion is an action, yes.
Yes.
I'm just going to shoot the horde then.
Okay, so you sheathe your sword, I assume.
Yeah, I shoot my sword. I take my longbow in both hands again, and I'm going to shoot the horde.
Alright.
Assuming it's 10 misses. I'll Bardic. Yeah.
Alright.
The D8, right?
D8.
Yeah,
AC is
D8.
12. Yeah, 17 will strike. Doing 24. Nice hit on the horde.
The horde's still up, yes.
Yes.
Right,
Still
and I'll
wounded.
use my second attack on the horde as well.
Alright, yeah. 23 will strike for another 23. And that will badly wound the horde, as many of them are now down. Anything else?
Yeah, hold on. I want to move just 10 feet this way.
Alright. Oliver.
Right, Bardic Inspiration to Damien again because I can't see Dotal. Okay.
Yeah, he's off in the darkness somewhere getting eaten.
No, that's cool. I can't see him. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay. The bloated ghoul that I can see, I'm going to Eldritch Blast twice.
Alright. So
That'll be
AC is 15. You'd strike once for 14.
and he gets
knock
pushed
him
10 feet.
10 feet. Alright, anything else?
No. That's it.
Alright, the Iron Ghoul is going to attempt to follow. Wait, can he get to... No, he can't. He doesn't have enough movement. So instead, he's going to drop his glaive and pull out his crossbow.
Big Lake, you worked so hard to get to.
And then he's going to take a shot. You do have light cover because those rocks are in the way, so +2 to your AC. Oh, but a 22 is probably going to hit you with the cover.
Yep. Fuck.
So, can you reduce this?
You can catch
Nope.
it, can't you catch it?
Oh, you are a monk. Don't you have that, like, missile thing?
Can I use it without?
Yeah, it's throwing it back that needs key. Catching it doesn't.
Oh yes!
as a
Let's go!
reaction. That's
Oh
right.
yeah.
All right, so you attempt to deflect. Go ahead and make the roll.
Right.
Oh,
So what's that? 8 plus your monk level?
Plus my monk plus my dex, so that'd be 8 plus 3 plus another 3. So
All right. Well, he dealt
16.
11, so you just undo all of it. As
you're
the
desperate. I'm catching it.
bolt is coming in. You just slap it to the side. Crossbow bolt completely missing.
bitch slap the crossbow bolt.
And you're not catching it, right?
Nope.
All right. So you just knock it away. Spending your reaction, he's like, looking kind of impressed. Like, whoosh. You just catch it and like drop it right away. All right. So that's it for him. He's reloading. Orcard is going to take the dodge action. Step here, provoking an Oppie. From the Horde, which makes a disadvantage. 24 becomes a 1. Yep, that'll miss. And then he says, try to get Iara up. As he steps in front of this ghoul, trying to get its attention.
I have a potion on my belt.
The ghoul horde is going to follow him.
Fucking
And,
what good's the potion if it's on your belt?
actually, it's gonna go.
Let's go to caster without spells.
It's gonna go and kind of.
I wanted a long rest!
So it will attack him. Yeah, him twice and Iara once. So he gets 2 attacks. Disadvantage, 20 plus 11, that misses. 20, nope, that one will hit even with disadvantage. Orcard takes 9 slashing. And has to make a con save. Which he succeeds at, so he's not paralyzed. Iara is also attacked. 9 becomes a 14. Luckily, that still misses her, so the ghouls are biting her, but her armor is protecting her. Her leather. Alright, that's it for the ghoul horde. Dotor. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna use my crossbow and shoot at the shoot back at the ghoul. So
Alright.
13, I assume, does not connect.
No, his AC is 16, so that would just get stuck in his armor. Dink.
I see. And I'm gonna move to here.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be all.
Alright, so Iara on the ground fighting for her life as these ghouls are jumping on her, and she's trying to keep them off. We'll
It's okay, guys. I was going to crit for a 3rd round in a row.
was gonna crit when she
Unfortunately,
nearly
she
dead.
does not crit. Hang on, let me make a note of her death save results. Oh, she is still down, still being mobbed by the ghouls. Bloated ghoul is going to go for Orcard, attacking with disadvantage. 16 will miss, and a bite. Luckily, Orcard dodges, ending the ghoul's turn. Damien.
Right, I'm going to move 30 feet this way.
Yeah.
I'm going to dash here. And as my item interaction, hold out a potion of healing so Orcard can grab it.
You would have to be adjacent to it.
I mean, he can move as well, right?
Oh, you're like basically readying to give it to him.
Yes.
Sure. So you have a potion in one hand. You still have your action. Oh wait.
I dashed.
Did you
I
dash?
dashed.
Alright.
Yeah, I dashed.
Alright, is that it for you?
Yes.
Alright. Oliver. He
Okay.
says,
this
no
is-
administer it to her. What do you want me to do? As he's dodging a bunch of ghouls.
Administering it to her! What do you want us to fucking do?
Oh, he was talking to
down.
Damien.
Oh, I know, but I know what Damien's trying to do with it. I'm just commenting back, just like, you want us to do all the fucking work? I'm gonna come
As
down
he's
here
being
and
attacked by
target the
like
bloke.
8 ghouls.
Hey, he's the undead. I got him up from dying. Oh, yes! This is on the ghoul. This is on the bloated ghoul.
Loaded, alright. So both would hit. He yells, take out the one that's shooting your friend. 6 and 7, so that's 23 total. Can you push him 20 feet?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna Bardic Inspiration Ayara.
Alright. As she's on the ground being mobbed by the ghouls, you say, you got this.
Yeah.
Ayara."
I am nearly out of Bardic Inspiration, right? I'm nearly out of everything. I'm trying my best to help everyone. Right, cool, that's me done.
Alright, the Iron Ghoul goes. He's going to take another shot at Dotor, hoping he can hit this time. Ooh, 24 will strike you again.
Yep. I just remembered. We had the advantage, didn't we not? Or
That was
did
only
that...
until the end
Oh.
of War Cards.
Ah,
Yeah, so
shite.
that's gone. So are you going to try to deflect missile again?
Yeah.
Alright, you spend your reaction. Once again, slapping the crossbow bolt away as it's coming. Well, we'll see what you roll. 5 plus
6. So
6.
11.
11 total?
Mhm.
Alright, so unfortunately the damage is 12, so it like skins your finger a little as you deflect it. You take 1 point of damage.
Ouch.
At this point, the ghoul is going to move closer to you. Drop his crossbow and draw. Well, no, he's going to still have his crossbow for now, ending his turn. Or card. What is he going to do?
I am taking care of one of the ghouls at least.
He says, administer it to her. I can't lower my defenses. And he's going to keep dodging as the ghouls are just mopping him. Alright, it's going
I'll
to be
try.
it for him. The ghoul horde is going to move here. Getting all 3 of you. But it's only going to attack Orcard and Diana. So first 4 card, 24 becomes a 7, that would miss. 22 becomes a 15, that would miss. And Diara. 14, luckily she continues to hold them off even while dying. New round, Dotor. He says,
Okay.
I must defend myself as they're all just jumping on him. Go ahead, what are you doing?
Easily, so I'm just gonna shoot with the hand crossbow. So a 22 does hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Alright,
That's
so
10.
as he's reloading, you just aim and get him right between the eyes. He goes down.
Hey, and I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move. That's 20 feet, and that's another 20 feet. I'm gonna move here.
Alright, so
And- yeah.
you move there. Anything else?
No, I'm just getting ready to fire at the horde next turn.
Alright, so Ayara continues to fight for her life. Oh, alright. The bloated ghoul.
You can use Bardic. You can use the Bardic. If she rolled badly, she can use my D8.
Oh, that's true, you did inspire her. Alright, sure. Alright.
It's only if she rolled badly, though. And if she doesn't roll above a 10, she keeps the bardic.
Alright. So she made it. So she would use the bardic. Alright. Bloated ghoul is going to run to here and attack Iara.
I'm the one blasting it. Why is he going after her?
Because she looks tasty. Strike her once auto critting. And then a bite attack. Ooh, luckily we'll miss her. Alright, Damien. So she has 2 death save fails that she will have.
I do I need to make a deck save or something for being in the ghouls?
Yes, so at the start of your turn, you have to make a dexterity saving throw. Alright, fine.
What's the DC? I can maybe pass it
DC
to
is... DC? It is... 14.
Alright, I'm gonna roll my bardic.
Okay. Oh!
That's one short.
Hmm?
One short.
One short, yeah. So you get bitten or slashed up for 10, and I need a con save. This is what you may have wanted to save your bardic for.
Oh no, I keep the bardic because I failed the.
Oh,
save.
right.
Yeah, you keep it.
Nice. So DC only 10 on this. Alright, so you made this, so you're not paralyzed. What do you want to do?
Alright, I move here and administer the potion to IR. It's just a normal potion of
Alright,
2d4 plus 4? Or
2d4
2?
plus 2. Yeah.
2d4 plus 2.
And so as
Gives
the
8 hit points.
ghoul is biting her, you quickly put some of the potion on her as her wounds begin to heal. She is at 8 conscious. Well, she was conscious, but she's no longer dying. She says, thank
And-
you. As the ghoul is just jumping on her. Anything else?
That's all I can do right now, yeah.
Alright, Oliver.
Alright, cool. Eldritch Blast, the Bloated Ghoul.
Alright. 20 will
I guess
strike
push 10
it.
feet.
So it takes 7. Becomes wounded from that hit.
Gets pushed 10
back.
feet away.
Alright, anything else?
I don't know if Ayara gets a reaction from that or not.
Not from forced movement, no.
I can't see those, but I have 1 bardic left, and Ayara's in the forge. Alright, I'm giving the last bardic to Ayara.
Alright. You
that's
inspire
me.
her once again.
Yep. I literally just go, right, don't fucking die this time!
Alright, she
That's
she
it.
nods. Anything else?
No, that's everything. Actually, yeah. I'll move a little. I'll move down a little. Yeah, that's it.
Alright, Orcard starts his turn, having to make a dex save. She technically is still dodging, so advantage. Yep, he'd make it. And then he is no longer dodging, but he's going to choose to attack at this point, hoping this horde is weak enough that he can just bring them down. So he does a lightning katana slash. Wow. Yeah, 23 will strike. I forgot he has martial advantage because he's a hobgoblin. I don't know if he's been using it. So he does 6 slashing, 2 lightning, and 14 extra. So 8 and 14 is 22. Second attack. Does again. Katana. Oh, it rolls. Well, actually 13 will hit because they are not armored. So 8 points, which will actually bring the horde down. Ah. He swipes his sizzling katana, and some blood comes off, and then he says, "Alright, there's only one left. The horde is dead, so it doesn't do anything. Dotor, what are you going to do?"
I'm gonna move closer, so to about here or so. And I'm gonna. Should I shoot at the bloated one?
Are you saying that out loud?
No, I'm just thinking by myself right now. I shout at Ara. Should I shoot at it or will it explode?
She says, "Yes, it'll blow up on me. Just let him hit it with his magic. Someone grab it, knock it down if you can."
Oh.
No, don't do that. That's harder.
I just look confused, like, I don't have any.
Can you disable it? Maybe stun it?
Nope. Stunning. I don't have that magic.
We are out of everything. We are running on empty.
I just look at her a bit confused, readying my attack in case like anything comes by in the cave, but like don't do much.
Alright, so are you doing anything?
Nope.
Alright, IR is gonna get up. Then she's gonna move 5, 10, 15, then dash with her bonus action to here. Pull out a crossbow and fire at it. 14 just misses. She says, just do something. Sorry, go ahead.
Start Bardic if she wants.
Oh, right, Bardic. Yeah, sure, she'll use Bardic. Which will well, actually, she's gonna save her Bardic because that wouldn't even be a sneak attack.
That's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, she ends her turn. Bloated ghoul. It really wants to go after Oliver, but I think it's just gonna rush in on you two. It seems to want to get around multiple people, almost like it knows about its exploding effect. So it runs over to Damien. Jumps at him, clawing. Yeah, 22 is going to strike with the claw.
Oh, that's still missed by one.
Yeah, 17 slashing. It's almost max damage. And I need a con save.
I'll use my Bardic here. Wait, I have a Bardic thing, right? Yeah.
2.
Yeah, you still got it.
DC is 14. Alright, so you just made it.
Perfect.
Second attack, unfortunately, is going to crit.
Eesh.
So that's going to be 28, which I think is going to put you down. So yeah, Damien kind of falls over as this large ghoul just jumps on him, biting him, and he is dying. Damien, I need a death save. Alright, so you know what you got. Oliver.
Okay. Damien's lying down, which means that he's not blocking me. Alright, cool. First things first. Eldritch Blast, the bloated ghoul.
Alright.
Oh.
So
yeah.
18 strikes. Knocking the ghoul off him as he goes flying back 10 feet.
Okay. So first things first, I'm going to run 30 feet. Enemy interaction, I'm going to pull out a potion that I have of healing. I'm gonna tell Dog Torchlight, give him this.
All right,
that's me done.
That's you. Orcard. He. It's a pretty good con save, actually. Let me check something. Actually, it's not as good as I thought it was. It's okay.
He could give Damien the health potion.
He could. Well, actually, with the difficult terrain, I don't know if he can. You see, 10, 20, 25. Yeah, he couldn't get there and back. I think he is going to step up, first of all, and attempt to grab this thing using strength. So he does a... what's it called, check? Athletics. Okay, and this creature is going to resist with... Yeah, I'll use strength to resist. So he is able to grab him. And then he's going to take an attack. Oh, wait. He has a shield, doesn't he? Alright, he's just going to grab him. End his turn. He says, kill it. Dotor.
I'm gonna shoot at the bloated one, I guess.
Okay.
Does 16 connect?
16.
Oliver just looks annoyed.
15.
I just looks like, really?
I mean, he said to kill him, so...
I told you to give Damien the potion!
You can take that. You can take it there.
I'm the only one who does
damage?
stuff.
Go on. You guys can't talk this much in 6 seconds. Oh, so 12 points.
He's still scared of his old master.
Yeah.
He's been taking classes from Oliver on talking quickly.
Yeah, he
right.
does rap.
So he explodes, forcing a con save from Orcard. So that would fail, I think. Did not roll very well. Dealing 7 to Orcard and poisoning him. Is that it for you?
I'll move closer to the two of them.
Oh, now you come towards us.
Alright. Iara yells, hold on, Orcard. Can you inspire him? And she's going to take a shot with her.
No,
crossbow.
I am out of everything.
23 will strike. So she does 13 or 10 plus sneak attack. 22. He is badly wounded from that, but unfortunately he explodes again. Forcing Orcard to save. Oh man, Orcard is rolling shit. Yeah, he takes another 7. And is looking very bad. That's it for Ara. Bloated Ghoul is going to attack Orcard. First clawing at him, missing, and biting, barely missing. Damien. Death save, okay. Oliver. Orcard yells, just bring this thing down. Shoot it.
You know what? Just shut the fuck up telling people what to do. You're fucking useless. I'm gonna walk over here. I'm gonna give Damien a healing potion. It is. Oh god, what's a normal healing potion? I can never remember.
2d4 plus 2.
There we go.
Alright.
So,
9.
Oh, 9's not bad.
Orcar just sighs and says, I'll do it myself.
I'm sorry, have I been
Eldritch
Eldritch blasting him this entire time, trying to save you all, having to make con saves? Yes. Am I the one who told Dotor to give Damien the potion so I could do it this time? Yes. Is Dotor the one who listened to you because you're his old master and decided to fire and poison you? Yes. So shut up.
He does a quick spin, beheading the thing. He turns to you and he says, learn to take orders, whelp. And the combat is done.
I'm the one who saved your fucking undead, you arrogant prick.
He says, you also talk too much when you should be concentrating. Forget it.
I'm
It's
sorry.
done.
Was maybe the whole traveling through this underground tunnel of undead people using all my fucking magic to keep all of us alive the problem? Should I have let you fucking die?
He just ignores you. He says, what happened here? What caused this? What happened to my people? He says, do any of you
Oh
know?
no, you were fucking here. You should know.
He says, a darkness spread through the camp. Some sort of shadowy energy. IRS says, yeah, it's similar to what we found back at the church.
I'm
That was
walking
my
off to
guess
go and
anyway.
take a short rest. I've just got
I-
fuck you to a lot of them.
Ayara, do you have that sending stone I gave you?
She says, yes, I do. Why?
I tried reaching you multiple times and it failed.
No, I never got a message. It's odd. But I was in the cave. I've been hiding in here for quite a while, trying to move through the place and find any survivors. Orcard says, she found me and we've been holding this place back. Says, I am the only one, as far as I can tell, who did not succumb to this shadowy darkness. I don't know why, though.
Are you what people call Zaitian?
He says, I don't know what that means. He sits down as well, like leaning against the rock. Ugh.
I've been told it means soulless.
He says, well, I don't know anything about that. Do we have a way out of here? Can we make a run for it?
Well, we cleared most of the things in the main path.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one. He has his new picture now.
What's in, are these chests too?
Yeah, it looks like there is some supplies and some chests that are back here.
Like, you mind if I rummage through your stuff, finding towards the chest?
He says, yes, I mind. Don't touch those. We'll need those. I'll need
What
those
are
as
they?
well. He says, supplies, magical items.
And you don't think we
property.
can use them right now?
He says, I know what they are, and yes, I can probably use them. They're not for you, they're mine. They're the property of the tide. He says, I'll see what's in there. What do you need? Maybe I can help.
Ammunition.
He says, yes, there's ammunition. Arrows or bolts?
Arrows. Lots of arrows.
Oliver is not saying a thing. He's silently death glaring Orcard at the stupidity of his fucking comment.
Oh, Orcard can't hear your thoughts. So he
No, I know.
pulls out bolts and arrows and says, we have supplies of both.
I just need arrows.
Doesn't he have
Many
a
as you can spare.
Doesn't your guy have a crossbow and a bow on him?
I do, but I don't shoot my crossbow very often.
Yeah, so you would just see both of those. So yeah, he basically has about 50 of each in here. He says there are probably more at the quartermaster area, but I have some on hand in case I need them, or my archers need them.
I'll take his 50 arrows if he doesn't stop me.
50. No, he's not going to stop you.
Alright, I have 85 arrows.
He says, all right, well, as I said, is the way clear to get out? Or should we...
The main path is cleared.
I think we should make a run for it then. It's
And,
dangerous to stay here.
I'd like to know what the chests are staying here for.
Says, I'm bringing the chest with me.
Okay, that slightly makes more sense.
Not just
Wait,
leaving
can he
with me.
carry him with him?
I mean, not.
Ah,
Yeah, you could just
that's-
grab the handle of it and, like, you know, carry
okay,
it.
they're not like super heavy. Okay.
No, they're not too heavy. Here we go. Door card. He says, Dotor, I'm glad you survived. How did you get out of the queue? Well, actually, he knew you escaped. Never mind. He says, I'm glad to see that you're all right, Dotor. I know you probably
Yes.
don't have much of a love for me, but I'm glad that you weren't killed in the in your trials. I didn't realize
Seems to you, sir.
How powerful a fighter you were. Or wait, no, you did fight for them, right?
Yep,
As part of
I
your,
did fight for
okay. Yeah, you were. I forget what was the reason for your enslavement.
Well, I impressed them when they were attacking my village, because I killed a couple. Well, I downed a couple of the guards there. The Iron Tide.
That's right.
But,
And you were just kind of fighting for them, but you hadn't earned your freedom yet because you were an enemy combatant. He says, "Well,"
Precisely.
he says, "consider your debt to the tide paid. You are free."
Oh, that's funny.
Yay!
will
Those
no
words were
longer
happy.
No. Sweet mother into everything that is holy and divine. I swear to fucking gods.
He looks to you. He says, "You have a problem with this as well?"
Yes,
You want me to
because
still
the fact
be
of the
a
matter
slave?
Doto, shut up. You
Oh,
Orcard, undead twat. Wait, you don't get to decide if he's free or not because he was already free when he fucking left. You don't get to grant him something he already had.
Orcard just crosses his arms and says, "He was not free until just now. He still had a debt to
No,
pay.
he was
That
free.
is
He
how our
was free
people's
until
ways
now
work."
because your people are all fucking dead, so your way works shit.
And he says,
I look at Oliver and say, Oliver, in either cases, I'm free now. Whether or not I was free before, I'm free now. Either cases, I'm free now. It doesn't matter.
He's the one who granted it. Yes, it matters very much. The principle.
No, it doesn't. In the end, I'm still free. That's what matters.
I should have let all.
He's just going to interject here. And he's like, "Well, we cleared out the watchtowers to both the east and the west of here, so we can probably hunker down on all of those."
He says, "And none
True.
of the other Tide members survived. It was just me.
Yeah, we haven't found any.
I was hoping Erdul was somewhere among the others. I hope maybe he had survived, but he was out on a patrol through the area when the blight, whatever this darkness was, struck. I fear
Where
the
was the-
worst."
Well,
Where was
maybe
the scouting
he is.
party? Where was the scouting party?
I believe he was going to the 3 camps to just check in on progress of the digs. He would often do that every few days.
In
Well, we
fact,
cleared
we've
out the
only
camp to
investigated
the
one.
north. By the northwest?
I wonder if he's at one of the camps. We don't even know if he's alive or if he's turned. I don't know if it's worth it to check. Says, but
Hey.
for now,
How about caster of the Tower of Erdul? I think it's worth it.
Hmm?
Can we prioritize this? Can we get out and then worry about if Erdul's not dead?
says,
True,
yes.
we can go to the camp we cleared out.
The bard is correct. He says, but first, Oliver, here, take this. And he pulls out a very nice looking dagger and hands it to you and says, this is for all the good you've done for the Tide, even though you were enslaved. I know it must have taken a lot for you to come back here. You could have easily just run off. So I want to give you this to show my appreciation.
Okay, what am I getting given?
Or, sorry, wait.
Wait.
Did I say Oliver? I meant Dotor.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's just like about.
Get punked.
You're not Dotor, and then he just turns back to Oliver. Or to Dotor.
Get punked.
Yeah.
That was so funny, holy shit.
It's like Yeah, no, it was Dotor. So he hands you a knife or a
Thank you,
dagger.
sir.
I'm not gonna lie, I have a sword anyway, so I was literally like, the fuck am I gonna do with this?
Yeah. So yeah, you take the dagger, and it does seem very nice. He says, it is one of the best weapons held by the Tide. We're going to need it if we are to survive.
Do I know it from like my history with the tide and everything? Do I know it?
You know that it is Orcard's. You haven't seen him use it, but it's pretty fancy looking. You believe it is. It was the property of one of the warlords that Orcard slew
Nice.
during his fights. It's kind of it's like a gem inlaid. It looks elven almost. It's like kind of curved.
Okay.
So this dagger has a +1 to attack and +1d4 slashing damage on hit, in addition
Oh,
to the
God
normal
damn.
slashing damage. So 2d4 damage basically instead of 1d4.
wait, slash
Okay.
damage.
So it's just to make sure because I'm pretty sure I'll need to make the macro like
It's
myself.
not magical though, just FYI.
It's a +1 weapon, but it's not magical.
Oh, it
No,
could be
it's
masterwork,
masterwork.
right?
Oh.
Yeah, it's not technically it can be enchanted, but it's not right now. It's just a masterwork dagger. So it has +1d4 slashing to its damage and +1 to attack.
Right. End of the druids, Oakard. Your neighbors.
Sorry, what?
End of the druids, your neighbors.
Says I don't know. I haven't been down there. Though I'm sure
Eh.
their little pets have protected them.
I'm sure they can handle their own. Let's get out of here.
Alright, so Iara says, let's move quickly and quietly. She says, I'll scout. Does
I
anyone
guess
have
I'll help him move a chest if he doesn't get pissy about it.
Oh yeah, he's taking his chests.
Yeah.
Orcard says, wait, we are all very wounded. If things go poorly in the cave, we might be in trouble. Maybe we should try to rest at least a little bit, tend to our wounds. What do you think? Iara says, I think we should just get out of here. What do the
Look,
rest
if
of
we're
you
gonna
say?
go, unless we're gonna do a long rest, I say we just risk it and run.
Yeah, I mean, we cleared the
And
path,
try it.
which was like, what, not even 10 minutes ago?
All right. If
In
you
game?
all think it's clear, then I will. I'll listen to your advice. All right. So he takes his chests, and you all will leave the area.
Worst case scenario, we have to just run. And all of us says to Damien Dotor, we grab a Yara and ditch Orcard.
I do have a question, Raven.
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm a monk and dagger's a monk weapon, do I use the D4 I have or the D8 from fighter? I don't think the D8 would, but I'm just making sure with you.
You would use your monk dice, which I think is a D4, right? Or is it a D6?
Yep. Gonna check.
Because your monk dice or your monk damage dice depends on your level, but yeah, you can replace any monk weapon damage with your monk damage or with your monk dice.
Yeah, that's why I was asking for the D8 because making sure
Are
with
you
you.
at a D8?
Oh well, the D8 is from fighter unarmed strikes. That's why. Like it's a different thing. It's this.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit unique. Like I don't know the interaction with it. I guess it's not since it's not the same feature.
No, it would be your monk dice. Whatever your monk dice is at this level, you could replace the dagger. Dagger's damage. Because that's a different thing. I don't know if this does much for you, because aren't your unarmed strikes already?
It's a D4 if I use my unarmed strike with martial arts, but if I use unarmed fighting, it's a D8. So it's way better.
But doesn't
Problem
it,
is
doesn't
to do the unarmed fighting with as the fighter, you can't have a weapon for that.
Yeah, so you wouldn't get it if you use the dagger. But I mean, doesn't your monk dice become a D8 at some point? higher level?
Yes, but it's like at level 12 or something like that. It's super late.
Hmm.
One sec.
Like
It's
you can't use the dagger till level 12.
Yeah,
But I can.
The dagger would do well. You wouldn't get the d8s for your unarmed though if you use the dagger.
Yeah.
But you would do. I think you do more damage on average with the dagger than you would with your fists.
Aren't you change your fighting style though as a fighter at a certain point?
At a certain level,
Yeah?
there's
Yeah,
martial
there's
ability.
respecs.
But there's no other fighting style I can use that are useful to me. Because I can't have a shield, I can't have an armor, I can't have any ranged weapon. Well,
So
I
you're
guess
unarmored right now?
I don't have any armor because if I have armor, I can't feel a blow.
Oh.
That's the weakness with monks in 5e instead of
Lion fighting
Well, you
is
could
good.
use dueling style. Doesn't duelist
True.
give you +2 to damage?
yes, I guess so. Yeah.
And then you
That'd
have
be
your
one.
because you have your knife now, so you could change to that.
That's true. That's true.
And then you could do unarmed and knife stabs or whatever.
There's also blind fighting.
More blind. Oh yeah, blind fighting's good too. But anyway, so
It's
you
only
are.
if you were going to keep the dagger. That's all I was thinking.
True.
Yeah, you could always tell me you don't want it and just stick with unarmed. But dagger.
Oh no, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah,
I'm always gonna take it.
It's pretty good damage, especially if you enchant it later.
Yeah, and especially if something is resistant to bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let me. So I assume you're going to try to quickly make your way through the cave.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to use your tokens. I'll just roll. Iara is going to scout ahead. So, let me check something.
If only we had our invisible rogue to help.
Yeah. Where is Roderick? He keeps disappearing randomly. It's weird. All right. So give me. I'll take survival or stealth to assist Iara in scouting and escaping this place.
I can do stealth.
One of you can help her. All right. Well, I'll leave her 20. All right. So
They all have the same bonus anyways, it's fine.
yeah, you do a pretty good job avoiding several wandering ghoul groups and manage to get out of this place. Luckily, no more of the guards are present at the entrance, just the ones you killed. What do you want to do?
I informed them that we cleared the camp to the northwest, since that's where we want to head out.
He says, well, if Erdul was not there, he might be at one of the other camps. But again, he might be dead. Don't know. I don't know if it's worth it looking
What's
for
the
him.
time? What's the time right now? Like time of day?
It is about 12. Sorry, 11.
All right, we've got ages. We've got ages before we can long rest, so we might as well.
We can head eastwards.
Yeah, we head east, stay off the main road.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking if we stay east, stay off the main road, we could kind of look at the other bases, see if any of them look like they're fighting against them, to imply that Erdul might be there. If there's if it doesn't look like there's any resistance from any of them, he's turned and there's no point trying to find him.
Iara says, we might want to avoid the watchtowers. I've noticed that the ghouls will sometimes congregate near them. We could very easily just hide in the hills.
Yeah, well, we did clear out this one to the east and west.
Well, even if they're cleared, more could show up later. Whereas I don't think they'll just show up in the hills. They seem to be following their old patterns when they were living.
I would say if we've got time, we might as well just look at the other. We don't even have to go in. We just stand around and look at them. We can see if they've looked like they've been defended or not, and we could have an idea if anyone survived the attack or not. Just an idea.
She says, well, first I think we should rest. And then we can...
We've literally got to wait the whole day.
She says, not the whole day. I just mean take an hour to tend to our wounds. That was a fierce battle.
I can do that.
Alright.
I get everything.
Somewhere to rest.
Yeah, I
So
think
I'd say
half the
the
group is
hills
short
over
rest
here.
rechargers.
I'd say over here for the
Hey,
hills.
I think the next camp is to the east, no?
She
There's a
nods.
camp
She
to the
says
well, I mean,
both of the camps that you well, you said you hit the western camp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Northwest.
yeah.
Yeah. Or Card would say both of the other camps are east of here.
No,
Alright,
camp
we'll head
with
to
the
the hills
skulls over
over
there.
here then.
Yeah.
All right. So you are traveling. Once again, I assume scouting to try to lower the chance of issues. A couple of hours pass, and you would make it back over here. It looks like the bodies are still over here, but there is another group of hordes eating them. Or another horde of ghouls eating them. So there's more enemies at the tower. So far, they haven't noticed you.
That's cool. I'm gonna go into a dip of like between the hills where there's like a low bit where we're not noticed, and I'm gonna ritually cast Leomund's tiny hut for 10 minutes. Make it green to blend in.
Alright, so if you want to search for a well-hidden spot, that would be survival, up to 2 of you. I'll take a stealth roll as well. You can use either.
I'll do stuff. Oh, that's the.
Yeah, so
Private.
one more person.
I might as well.
Alright, so Dotor finds a well-hidden spot as you are casting Leomund, you said?
Yeah. I just realized Damien's like
Oliver?
quiet whisper rolling, because I was like, Damien hasn't rolled yet.
Yeah, he whisper rolled me. Alright, so time is passing. You do not encounter trouble. Finish your hut, and then we'll try to pass an hour. Which does pass. So it's 2:10 when you finish the hour. Go ahead and spend a short rest if you wish. I'm assuming Oliver is doing his
I do Song of
Rest.
Rest. Yes. Oh shit, what do I have to roll for that? I can always forget this. I have to roll just quick regain an extra 1d6. Yeah. It goes up to d8 at 9.
Alright, so anyone who spent
Get
a hit
3.
dice gained 3 extra.
A d8.
6. And
Wow.
8.
50. Right. No. Wow. 5 plus 3.
I'm just shy of full.
I'm not even at halfway on my HP. Christ.
Should have been a fighter. 100%.
I might need a potion, I think.
You can always second wind. You got that back.
Yeah, but even then, I won't have it. It won't be enough. Because, like, if I use it, like, I will use it. But that's the D8 plus 4, so it's 14 at max.
Second wind is D10. That's
Yep.
better though.
Doesn't it depend on your fighter level?
Yeah, better though.
So 10. At max, I'd have 10 plus 4, 14. Now I have 12. So that'd
12.
be...
That's not bad at all.
I'm
not
4
even
from being max.
Yeah, Christ. I'm at 729 out of 57. Not
Wow.
Well, remember,
I
you're
was
not
at
supposed
6.
to tell each other your hit point totals.
I didn't tell my hit point total. I just said that I'm.
Shite. Sorry about that.
They wouldn't technically know your exact numbers. They would just know if you looked wounded or very wounded or, you know.
Well,
You look
that's...
very wounded.
Yeah, I look like shit.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Yeah, usually you need medicine to assess someone's actual HP numbers, the medicine trait or skill.
I have I'm going to state this clear. I don't want to get into a fight with anything because I have one spell slot. That is it. And I have one first level. That is the only thing I have.
Iara says, you think it would be better to just wait it out, wait the day so we have time to fully recover?
I'd rather
great.
scout, find...
Orcard would say no. If Erdul is in trouble, and every moment matters. We should either look for him or just leave.
I
He's
mean,
got a
I'm up
point.
for spending the day scouting to try and find him. Luckily, we're out the cave, so worst case scenario, we get into a fight, we all run away and meet up down the road somewhere.
Oh, and I'll say... Wait, do you have Melody in your camp with you?
Wherever the camp is.
Because I have her as being in the camp, or did you leave her in Chaur?
No, I think she's in the
camp.
camp. I just don't know where the
she's
camp
here.
is.
Alright, so I'll say Orcard joins your camp as well. Well, the camp is most likely somewhere in the area, probably not here. So maybe like
Yeah.
off the map. So right now you
It
don't
could
have
be in
Orcard
the
with you.
camp we cleared.
Yeah.
Right, cool. We turn around and say, if we all have to split because we get jumped, that's where we meet, and we point to the camp. We meet there. I don't know where it is technically.
Wherever our camp is
Alright.
is
Yeah.
where we meet.
So,
I'm
Yes,
do
good
we
at that.
want to go and scout and just spend the day trying to figure out if Erdul is alive, or would you rather just wait it out?
I think we said for duel. I think having another caster will be beneficial towards us all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it's better knowing today, and that way we can at least decide what we're doing. If he's dead, we might as well just leave here and I don't know.
Well, he does have a spell book on him, as well as several magical items. So it might be worthwhile to either find him and put him down, or find him and bring him with us if he still, he still has.
If
his
he's
senses.
alive, I'm 100. If he's alive, I'm 100% for saving him. If he's dead, fuck it, we leave him.
You know,
At this
not-
point, can I take that sending stone back from Iara since it's not working?
So at this
Hang on, give
point,
me the
it
sending
does seem
stone.
to be working. You would notice on the outside of the mine it would work.
Oh,
She says maybe it had something to do with me being inside that mine.
maybe. I
Either
guess we
the
could hold on to
druids-
this in case we get separated.
Maybe the druids put up a protective barrier for themselves to keep whatever it was. I don't know. I don't care.
I don't know. Druids, they can handle themselves. They're
She-
shapeshifting
well,
spellcasters after all.
She'll give it back to you regardless. She says in case you need it for someone else.
Right. Shall we go and scout out the other bases?
Let's do it.
Alright, so there are two camps, one to the east and one to the northeast. Which one are you going towards?
Probably
we
the
go
one
the
on
northeast.
right?
Do you want to go to the northeast, come down to the east one, and then we could just carry on going?
But I think we can go east and then northeast and then loop around to meet up with our camp.
Can do.
Alright.
We'll do that.
So, you said northeast first?
No, east first.
East first.
East, yeah.
Alright. So... I need a... I'll say for this, it would be just stealth checks. Up to 2 stealth checks from the group. As you're traveling, to help you avoid random encounters.
Oh, 25.
It's pretty good.
You got
Yeah.
the other one?
Hmm?
You got the other one?
I can do the other one if you want.
Yeah, go for it. Like I said, we all have the same modifiers. So.
I only have this modifier because I have a luck stone. Without it, I'm not that good.
Alright, so 25 is the roll. So you make your way across the immense area. Another 2 hours pass before you arrive at the camp. As you approach, you definitely see activity, or it sounds like there are enemies within the area.
Well, listening
you-
closely, does it sound like aimless wandering, or does it sound like there's purpose
Well,
behind it?
as you approach, you do see a group of ghouls, like a horde of ghouls, that looks like they are unaware of you. You could possibly ambush them or just move past them.
And we see
I
the
don't
gate of
want
the
to
camp.
engage if we don't have to.
Alright, so move past them.
Yep.
Yeah, we can avoid fighting.
Alright, give me a moment. So you are approaching the camp. Looks like there is a watchtower with one of those iron ghouls up in it.
See the iron goal. I'm gonna say clearly. I'm gonna say to the group. Clearly, Erdal's not going to be in here if they've got an iron ghoul on the watchtower. So we might as well just assume this is dead and leave. Head north.
It's
Or
strange that
card-
the
or card would
ghoul
not.
is at the tower, though, isn't it?
Hara nods. She says, most of the ghouls moved around the ground, but I did notice those armored ones were smarter than many. Maybe it's sort of commanding the other undead in this area. So I'm guessing there's more inside. Why they're just guarding this place, I don't know. But as I said, the iron ghouls are a bit smarter. Maybe they've decided this is their lair.
Right, that's good enough to see what we find up there.
Orkar shrugs. He says, I mean, there might be supplies inside, but as Oliver said, it might not be worth engaging this place.
Not for how spent we all are right now.
He says, well, shall we move on then, or do you wish to try to do something here?
I'd say move to the north to see if that one's inhabited.
Iara says, I could try to sneak inside and get a better view. Although I'd want to wait till nightfall at least. They'd have a hard
You're
time.
Yes,
looking
you
a
might
bit
as well.
exhausted there. Are you sure you can do it?
She says, well, I definitely am not at my best.
Which is why I'm saying we probably should at least check out the north one and then we can rest and decide after.
Yeah,
Alright.
I like that plan.
Very well.
Let cooler heads prevail.
So you're heading north. Once again, I need stealth checks.
I
Up
can
to
roll one this
2
time.
people in the group.
Yikes, I shouldn't have rolled one.
I can do it if you want.
Yeah, go on, Dotor.
Well, Dotor, yeah, that was doing pretty good. All right.
Get lucky dice.
And you said, oh, interesting.
I don't like that noise.
Yeah, I know. Scattered!
Hey, interesting is interesting, guys.
That's not a good thing to hear from the DM.
Or is it?
Hey, Visa's here.
All right. Give me one moment to look at something. Alright. So, as you are moving through the hills, unfortunately, a group is alerted to your presence. No one is surprised, but you, at least right now, are under attack. So let me find a good map. Okay. So you are starting kind of in the northern area. Oh, and it is daytime, so there would be light. Yeah, okay. Oh, I have to fix your token. You are not at 16 of 16. You're at 16 AC. Alright, so from the south, you would see a large ogre. Well, actually, yeah, that's it. Yeah, large ogre who seems to be under the corrupting influence of the miasma is approaching. I need initiative rolls.
After 21. Oof.
He seems to be all spiky and mean looking. No ghouls with him though, just one big guy.
Is there a armor that look like he's wearing? Or none at all?
He has very hard looking skin. AC 17.
Thanks for the info.
Alright, so the first act is going to be Dotor. So he's still pretty far away, but he is rushing towards you now that you've been seen.
Yep. Oh, Christ. Bit far away, aren't I?
You can always crossbow him.
Pardon?
You can always crossbow him.
That is true. Yeah,
The heavy crossbow is 100, 400.
I'm gonna move closer though, nonetheless. And I'm gonna crossbow him indeed. So that'd be here.
Oh yeah,
24.
24 will strike. As he's rushing up, a crossbow will strike him for 8.
And don't forget, is that boy?
Surprise, yeah. So he takes another 5. Alright. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be all.
Alright, Oliver.
Okay, that's crazy. What level is this? Oh, heat metal is not a first level spell. Great, cool. Oh, come on. Very cool. I will let my mouse do a rainbow spiral for a minute. I'm just gonna stand where I am and Eldritch blast him and push him 10 feet. If I there we go, it did it. Because I was gonna heat metal him, but I realized I only have one first level spell. Because
I don't think he's actually wearing armor.
oh, it looked like he was in the picture. It's cool.
Well, he has like leather on, but it's mostly his armor is just his skin.
16 hit or 15 hit.
So, do you ignore cover?
No.
Alright, so unfortunately, those would both miss. Hitting the little rock outcrop that's in front of him there.
That's me done.
Okay. So that's it for you. Ogre Chieftain is going to rush forward 40 feet. Then, as a bonus action, he uses aggressive to move another 40. Rushing up to here. And then he is going to take a swing at Dotor. And you would see now he has 3 arms with 3 great clubs in them.
Jesus.
Price.
Looks like he has been mutated from the whatever these magics are that affected him. So I just realized he's not whispering. So he takes a first swing at you, Dotor, with a great club. Luckily, 14 would miss you.
Yep.
He takes a second swing. Oh, 27 will not miss you. As you are struck for 15 bludgeoning.
I'll parry.
Okay, reaction parry.
Yep, so just for the purpose of it, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. V8 plus Dex.
Oh.
God, yes. So that is 4. So
you take 11.
Ah, Christ.
And your third attack is going to strike again, doing another 16 bludgeoning. So he just rushes up and starts beating on poor Dotor.
Yeah, help, guys.
Damien.
I get high ground, yes. +1. Hello? Do I get +1 from high ground?
Yes, you would have high ground, so you have +1 on these attacks.
Alright, I'm going to shoot him. For some reason, my attack's duplicated. This is the one that I want. 18?
Yeah, 18 will strike. His AC is 17. Doing 24. Ouch.
Attack number 2. Yikes. I'll position that.
Alright. So 12, you need a 5 or higher.
Alright, 50. Yes.
Well, pays off, so that will strike. That will be another 12, or no, 22. Getting his attention.
And then I'll move over here.
Okay.
And my turn.
Dotor. So this guy is now turned towards your ally and about to rush him, but you act first.
Do Orchard and Iara come in or no? Do Orchard and Iara take part of this or no?
They're fighting in the background.
Ah, okay.
Maybe there's another one that they're dealing with.
I'm gonna do that. So main action, I'm going to unarmed strike.
Okay.
And precision.
Fist. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna precision that because fuck that. 17,
His AC is 17. You sure you want a precision? You would need a 9 or higher.
which I get actually. I don't think I get.
With a
Nope.
D10.
I'm just gonna not do it. That being said, I can still take the flurry of blows action.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't use your new dagger.
Well, I want to do a lot more damage with my flurry of blows. That's why.
Oh, but I meant
I'm-
like if you, because you could have dagger than flurry of blows, right?
Yes, but my flurry of blows wouldn't have been D8s. It would have been D4s, I think, if I understand
Oh,
what
because
you
you have
said.
your dagger away right now. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So I'm using Flea of Blows. 1 sec. Yes, I already got it. So it's a 2 attacks. So first one,
Oh.
that's a 7. What the? No. Okay. And the other one, I'll precision.
All right.
So
you.
it's a D8.
No.
For fuck's
15.
sake!
That's gonna miss, unfortunately.
But
Precision the
Ah,
precision.
Christ. Okay. Well, that's all for me. Nothing much I can do.
All right, Oliver.
Okay. Eldritch Blast.
All right, so you fire down at him, +1. Oh,
Nice.
crit. And a hit. So 15 and 8 is
And he gets
going
pushed
to
20
be
feet.
23. Okay, and he gets pushed.
Yep.
20 feet. Anything else?
Yeah, I will Bardic Inspiration to Dotul.
He needs it.
So the chieftain goes. He's gonna run around Dotor, giving him an oppie if he wants it.
The door stepped away for
He's-
a moment.
Stepped away for a minute.
Alright, so to here. Wait, did I do that right? 20, so he was here. We want 40 feet, which is going to be right here, and then he's going to dash up the hill with a bonus action and attack you, Damien, with his great clubs. 3 great club swings. 22, I believe, will strike with the first, or 12 bludgeoning. Second arm swings. 21 will strike again for 17 bludgeoning. And finally, his third attack. 12 will miss. Alright, Damien.
Hold on.
Oh, and sorry, the ogre is actually wounded, not winded.
What's near death? Is it half? Or is
It's
it a
fourth
quarter
and
or
below.
third?
A fourth quarter.
Quarter and below. Hold on, math.
You're not there yet. You're
Okay,
a third.
no, I'm not there yet. Okay. Yeah, he has high EC, right? I'll move here so I can get flanking with Oliver,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't. And so I'll take my bow in one hand, drop my rapier,
Alright,
just stab at the guy.
alright. Rapier stab, +2 because of the distraction.
Ugh,
No, that is going to bounce off his armor.
with 13. Yeah, it's not worth it to precision, in my opinion. Attack number 2. Oh my
Alright.
god.
No, that is going to miss as well. His armor protects him.
Bonus action, second wind.
Alright, second wind, attempting to gain back some health.
Hold on. For a second, right there. What's my fighter level 7?
Yeah, so D10 plus 7. Yep, 12 is regained. Anything else?
I think I have to action surge here.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I'll action surge.
Okay.
I put that in chat real quick.
All
I'll
right.
take another attack with the rapier. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, good day. All right, second attack. That's gonna strike. 27.
And I'll add a distracting strike on top of that. So when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, spend 1 superiority to distract it, giving your allies an opening. I add the superiority die to the damage roll.
All right.
And the next attack roll besides me
so
is at
another
advantage.
D10. All right, so 12 damage, and he very much wants to kill you.
Yep.
And that would put him to very wounded. All right, Damien, that's it for you.
Yeah, fuck you, miss almost early across all
Alright.
of that.
So Dotor, what are you going to do?
Oh, he's still away?
I thought I heard him. Unless he's muted. Are you there, Dotor?
Looks like he's still away.
Might be away. Alright, we'll skip him for now. Oliver, what are you going to do?
Good. He's right next to us. Okay.
This first attack will be an advantage.
I'm trying to think what I want to do. I'm going to Vicious Mockery.
Alright, attempt to give him disadvantage. It's a wisdom save. He fails, taking 2 psychic, and has disadvantage to his next roll.
Comes back if you want to go.
Yeah.
No, that's me done. Yeah, Bardic Inspiration, Damien.
Alright, Damien becomes inspired. Dotor, you were kind of holding because you were away. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna shoot at him with the crossbow.
Alright, so you fire at him.
Yep.
Yeah, 20 will strike. Aim for 5 piercing. I see his little crossbow sticking out of his back now. Crossbow bolt.
And that'll be all.
Alright, so he goes. He's very upset at Damien and will try to crush him with a big piece of wood.
That's fair.
18.
That'll hit.
He smacks you for 13 bludgeoning on the first. Second swing, 25.
Oh, that'll barely miss.
Does another 11. And finally, 16.
That barely hits.
Alright. So 14, I believe, will
That
bring
puts
you
me down. Yeah.
Ugh. So Damien goes
That's always
unconscious.
disadvantage? Fuck me.
Oh, he had disadvantage on the first attack. Yeah, I forgot about that. So you can always call that out to me, but he would have missed with the first one, so you can gain 13. You did not get hit with the first attack.
Oh, okay, cool. Plus 13.
Alright, so you are still up, luckily.
I think that puts me near there. Yeah.
It definitely does. Alright, Damien. Luckily, the harsh words of Oliver save your life.
I didn't hear no bell.
I didn't hear no bell.
I swing at him with my rapier twice because.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
19 will strike on the first.
And I'll add a trip attack on this.
Okay, so D10.
Just for damage. And he needs to make a DC 13 strength save.
Alright. Well, he looks kind of strong.
It's mostly for damage.
He rolls poorly and gets a 17, so he made it.
He rolls poorly and gets a 17.
Yeah.
Second attack.
Oh,
12
no.
plus
14
2.
will miss unless you're going to precision.
What are the odds? Then he a 3 and higher? Yeah, precision.
A decent chance to roll 3 or higher.
Precision.
Alright. Precision attack. There
There
it
you
is. So that will strike.
11.
Oh, and that is just enough.
Ah, perfect.
So
I go
you
for the arm that hit me. It's
stab,
straight
stab,
through the wrist. Yeah.
and then through the face. He goes down, tumbling down the hill.
I spit on him.
Orcard and Iara slay their ogre as well. And yeah, what are you all gonna do?
Loot.
Has he
the
got
body.
anything worth stealing?
So you
Has
quickly,
3 great clubs.
He has 3 great clubs. Yeah, doesn't look like they're of much value. He does have a sack on him that looks like well, there's a bunch of like dirty gold pieces he probably stole. And you can collect essence. Giants give essence if you wish.
I think we move
Ogres.
quickly.
Okay. Does anyone have nature knowledge or
Not it.
alchemy?
Oh, I have alchemy. And I think so does Oliver.
Oh, alchemy, yes.
Okay, so you would get some bonus essence.
Oh wait, are we getting essence? I thought we were skipping essence.
Do you want to skip essence?
Oh, I do. I don't know what the other two want to do.
I'm not bothered about it.
Yeah,
Well, it only takes a minute to gather it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, then I'll do it.
right.
Okay. So you gather some essence as well. Which I don't know who's taking that.
I'll put it in the bag of
Oliver.
holding.
Yeah.
It can be refined into nature components as well as be used to make magical items. Alright. So why don't we do well, do you wanna do another short rest, or what does the group want to do at this point?
No, unless anyone wants a short rest, I was just going to say keep going north, but unless people want a short rest.
Well,
Yeah.
you're at full,
I-
which is funny because you have like the highest AC and like HP in the group, and you're never like in front.
Don't get out! Okay.
Like you
That's
literally
right.
have higher AC
Two
than both the
HP.
fighters. And
How
more-
do you have such high AC?
and more?
I have
Well,
a
not you don't have
breastplate
more
and a
HP,
shield.
but you do have higher AC.
I have a breastplate and a shield, that's literally it.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay, yeah. 16 for breastplate, 2 for shield.
Yeah, shields
Yeah.
are really
That's it.
good. Why don't we do a break though? Because we're more than halfway through. If you guys want to do a rest, we can do it when I get back. But yeah, let's take a bathroom
Oh.
/ stretch break.
Yeah, I don't
Yep.
get anything from a short rest day. Well, I guess I get my
Aren't you a
action surges
fighter?
from
You
one
get
back.
all your dice back, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't get any HP.
Well, not HP, but dice are like
Yeah.
really good. Anyway, yeah, let's take a break.
Do you want to do a short rest or what's up?
I think
Nah.
we're having a break and then we're going to have a short rest after. I'm fine doing
Yeah.
either, but I know you went down, so.
I'm gonna take one of the potions of greater health, though.
Oh, yeah, they're your potions, right? But I don't think
I mean,
we have
I-
any in our...
We do
Do we
have 2
do we?
greater healing potions. Did we use them? And
Oh, they're in the
No,
bag
I
of holding.
know-
They're in the bag of holding.
In the bag of holding, I think I have a greater heal potion on me,
Yeah, I also have one on me.
but I'm kind of keeping that for like major emergencies.
Same.
yeah, well, outside of like role playing and everything, I have like 2 HP, so I do need to heal.
Hey, the only HP that matters is the last one.
Yeah, but if you can, like, I don't know. I prefer
I just
to.
can't. I still find it funny that I have a better AC than you guys. That's funny.
I
Well,
literally use both my hands for a longbow.
As a monk, AC is kind of shit. unless starting like it's kind of shit. Afterwards, it gets a bit better, but even then,
No, I
like
just
your
find it
max,
funny that the
yeah,
bard has better AC than you do.
you know, it happens,
It's
eh?
because Warlock, Hexblade Warlock.
Yeah,
I
it's because
mean,
of Hexblade,
yeah.
100%. At no point is
Mhm.
that a surprise. It is all because of Hexblade.
Yeah, like, if you were a pure bard, you wouldn't have this high AC.
Oh god, no. As a pure elegance bard would be fucked.
But yeah, hmm, what I'm hoping for is like a abrasive defense or something like that, one day at least, because that way I'll have like 18 AC instead of 16. Well, but yeah, I'm gonna take one of the potions of Great Elf.
It's an HP, not bad.
Yeah, it's 12 plus 4, so
Mhm.
18. Well,
12 plus 4 is 16.
yeah, but I had 2 HP left. Whatever. I shouldn't say my HP numbers. Uh, I'm fucked either way. I need a long rest.
I'm fucking tired, dude.
You said something?
I said that I'm tired.
Yeah.
I got out of
Yeah.
work late yesterday. Got out of work again today.
Personally, I'm quite lucky because today is my like break day, so
Nice.
part of my weekend. So.
I
As
usually
for
only work like 1 and 2 Saturdays.
okay.
Today just happened to be that day.
It happens, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I work every Saturday.
What do you do for a living?
I work as a barman in a restaurant.
You work at bar? As a bar?
I work as a barman in a restaurant.
As a barman at a restaurant.
For one sec, I thought you said you work as a bard. I was like, huh?
I wish it was that
Person-
simple, but yeah.
Well, what's the difference between like a bar and like a barman? Is there a difference? Maybe
Barmen are
a
the
bar, right?
servers. Barmen's the
Oh.
servers.
Oh, they're not the guys who pour the drinks?
Yeah, that's a barman.
Oh wait, now I'm confused.
What do you think I said?
You said that you're a server.
Yeah, no, so there's a difference. So you have a barman who is literally just the person that works on the bar, and then you have a server who are the ones who will come over to your table and take your order and bring you your food and all that.
Okay, so you only do the alcohol.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do the liquid bit. I don't. I am banned from serving people because I would be the worst person to serve them because I match energy.
Yes.
That's
Let's
fucking
go.
And
Those are the best type of people.
great.
I have said before, when people have come in and they've just gone, "Hi, how are you?" I go, "I'm crap. I'm at work." I'm like, let's be clear here. It's like a bit. Also, our company like us to say like they're not customers, they're guests who come in, and I go, but they're not guests because they haven't been asked. They don't leave when you ask. And they complain if the food's not how they want it. I went, I've never had a guest who's complained that their food's not how they want it.
Amen. Took him,
Yeah.
Oliver, or Dan.
Like
whatever you prefer.
I don't care. I'm beyond like I work. I don't. Do you know what? I actually have got to the point now where I don't actually say anyone's name anymore. I just say when I'm at work, I just call everybody love because it's just easier.
Yes, the British in you.
Yeah, British.
The
British.
British.
It just saves so much time. I don't like even when I'm serving people. I go, "Yes, love. What can I get you?" And sometimes they look at me a bit confused, and I'm like, "Yeah, no, I said it. What the fuck's the problem?" Like, but I have a big problem though because if people piss me off, I can't fake sincerity because
Yeah.
it just comes across as sarcastic.
Yeah, classic.
And they've tried to get me to do it before. They've just gone, just kill them with kindness. I go, I can't do it. It sounds sarcastic. They went, try it on me. Oh, I'm so sorry that you aren't happy with your meal. Is there anything I could do to it? Yeah, no, that sounds sarcastic. I went, I know it does. I don't need you telling me how it sounds. I am very aware I don't do sincerity. There's a reason if you wanted bad news, I'm not the one you come to.
Mm.
I'm the one who gives you real life advice, who literally will slap you in the face and go, get the fuck a hold of yourself, bitch. I honest to God, how people complain about their food sometimes, I swear to God, slapping
Oh
them in
yeah,
the
it's
face.
the fucking worst. It's the fucking worst. I
It
don't
is
work
the
in a
only
restaurant. But yeah.
genuine response. Like when I listen to them, I'm literally just like,
I know it's British food, so I'd complain about it too. Sorry.
do you know the thing is though? I will take it from anyone but an American, considering you have no food.
Whoa,
all
wait,
melting
what?
pot.
Whoa. Hang on a second. What do you mean we have no food here?
We invented burritos.
No, we
No,
didn't.
you didn't.
we
Burritos
did.
come. No, they didn't.
Oh, you're
Yes,
saying
we
what
did.
foods we
Burritos.
invented? That's, I mean,
Like
that's more fair.
what food do you have that's genuinely like American food?
Burritos being from Mexico is a myth. It's not actually from Mexico.
Yeah, it's a myth. It comes from the US.
Wow, you gave people diabetes.
That's true.
Well, that's for more than burritos.
We gave poutine for us, so I'm fine with anything. Poutine and maple syrup.
The French gave us champagne.
Yes, and?
Unfortunately, they also gave us frog legs, so you know.
I'm not French. I'm Canadian again. I'm more connected to the
They
British
also
than
gave
the
us
French.
Canadian.
I'm more connected to the British than the French, by the way. Like personally wise, like my ancestors are more British than French. So
Man, I'm Mexican. It's fucking crazy down there. It's what Spanish, French,
yeah, and
natives.
Coca-Cola is With the good one, the good type of Coca-Cola.
I know we invented Dr. Pepper. That's all I need, baby.
Yep.
I believe it is from Waco, Texas?
Hmm.
Or is that
Well-
Ruffles? Something from Waco, I don't remember.
I don't know if I know barbecue's pretty good, but that's not really an American invention. They got some really good barbecue here. Like I hate Texas, but they do have really good barbecue.
True.
I think I have always wanted to do, and I will admit this, if I ever travel to America, I've always wanted to go do the South. I've always wanted to try like the barbecue food, to do New Orleans and try
Oh yeah, New Orleans
beignet.
too. But that's
I've
not
always-
American food. That's like French foods, isn't it? New Orleans. Or
No, I never
not
said
French,
American food. I just said it's stuff I want to try.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dr. Pepper
Well,
is from Waco.
I mean,
Texas.
all the cities have really good food. Any of the American cities.
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
LA, Seattle, New York.
Okay, our Mexican sister city invented nachos.
What city is that?
Piedras Negras, Coahuila.
Oh.
That
Goodness,
sounds like that
Eric.
Welsh city that no one can pronounce except unless you're from there.
Yeah. I do miss New York food sometimes.
Mm.
I know, but then you did realize you can travel places easily.
Well, it's a 6-hour flight. I guess I could go there, but
No, I meant like not living in New York, you can travel easily.
Well, I'll be right back, guys.
oh,
I live in Texas. No, I can't. It's
yeah, New
takes,
York.
like,
You
8.5
actually like with the public transportation, you can travel real easily in New York.
Oh yeah.
You're like 45 minutes away from the city. Like no matter where you are, you just take the train.
Isn't it all like RAM though, and you have to queue for ages?
No, New York has a really good public transportation system. Seattle is a shit one. But yeah, like the buses and the trains in New York, unless you're like trying to travel really late at night, are pretty consistent. Now driving,
quality
is
of it
another
is
story. Driving
shitty, though.
sucks in New York.
Like the public, like the not tram. What is it called in English again?
Train?
Yeah, the subway. Like it's kind of shitty. From what I've heard, it's kind of nasty. Like it's not in the best conditions.
It's gotten worse lately, at least crime-wise. That's what I've heard. But I mean,
Yeah.
the train works fine.
Yeah. Oh. I've heard it's like really hot or like really cold, depending on if you're in the train or outside.
Yeah, the
Waiting for
environment's not great, but you don't spend that long there.
True.
I mean, it's not like Tokyo or any of the other places. We don't have bullet trains, but
Yeah.
I'd say it works pretty well.
I've returned.
Definitely
Okay.
better than Seattle. Seattle's public transportation sucks.
Never went to Seattle yet. Should one
It's
day.
like 2 hours to get anywhere.
But I just
Mm.
drive everywhere. The perks of living in rural Texas.
Yeah, personally, I like to bike around. I'm quite lucky. Quebec, like both Montreal and are pretty like bike easy, so you can go around without no major issue.
What does
It's not the
Texas?
Netherlands.
What does Texas have? Just buses? Hello?
I think he went back.
Oh, I was going to ask. Yeah, never been. Well, I've been to Texas once. I never used public transportation. I'm just curious. I might go visit Canada next month.
I'd suggest. Do you plan on going to Quebec or like to Ontario?
I'm going to go
Or
to
like-
Vancouver.
Oh, Vancouver. Yeah, that could be a good idea. It's a bit expensive though. I've not never went, but I know from a couple friends.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
what I
expensive
hear.
to visit.
But it's just north of me. It's like a 2-hour drive.
Oh yeah, in that case, it's not too bad. Plus, you won't get too bothered with the French if you were like as if you were going to Quebec.
Yeah. Alright, well, is everyone back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back.
Alright. Oh. So... yeah, what did you want to do?
I think. Well, it depends. It's up to Dotor and Damien because they're the ones who need hate. They're the ones who need healing.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. My brother came in. Talk to me. Alright, what are we doing?
That's what I was
But it depends.
asking.
What do
Oh.
you and Dotor want to do? You guys are the badly beaten up ones.
Well, I can't regain HP, but I can regain my resources.
I think I'm fine at my like how much I have. Can tank a couple hits, and then afterwards we'll see. But otherwise, I'd say we should prioritize trying to find what their name again?
Erdal?
Or
yeah.
Duel.
Yep. We should try to find them because perhaps they have some interesting items. So, yeah, I'd say.
Yeah,
we
I
should
mean, as
try
long
to
as we can
find-
keep the heat
Hmm.
off me, it should be fine. Just fire
Yeah.
away.
Alright. By the way, does it sound like I'm crunching? Can you hear me eating my pretzels?
It doesn't
Yep.
sound that loud.
but not that bad.
Alright. So, you are going to continue traveling north. Alright, let me do another roll. Alright, so this time, you don't have much issue moving through the plains and forests. Luckily, you're able to avoid any other encounters. So it is now 8 in the evening. You see the camp in the distance. The gate is open and it looks like it's abandoned. You don't see any activity in this area.
Oh, it's a bandit. Maybe we could hold up here for the night.
Yeah. Good idea.
Alright.
I already think you can double check, make sure it truly is a bandit.
Yeah.
So you approach. As you get closer, survival might give you some information.
But not good at that.
If anyone wants to make a roll.
I think that's Dotor's domain, right?
Not at all. I'm.
Oh, I thought you had good wisdom.
Well, yeah, I guess. It's as good as Oliver, I think. Like,
Better than
do-
0.
oh.
Well, so much for
So, yeah, the like I said, everything looks abandoned. You approach.
Rocks are made of rock, that I can say.
Yeah. Everything looks normal here.
giant crater, like, finds a barrel. Like, yep, everything looks normal.
As you get close to the gate, though, it seems that it is actually closed, even though you thought from distance it looked like it was partially open. Pull your tokens out.
Is there a watchtower in this camp too, or no?
There is. The watchtower is on the southern side of the fort, over here. But yeah, it looks like it's empty. Can't see very well, but yeah, it doesn't seem like anyone's here. Though the gate is locked, which is a little strange.
Ira, how good are you at climbing walls?
Terrible.
I'm pretty.
Said Ira. Oh wait,
Oh,
you can
you're
climb walls, Dodor?
Well, yeah.
She says, I'm okay, but the top of this is spiky.
Ah, that's true.
Also,
Maybe
I'm
if
still
we
not
go
feeling
around.
my best.
I have a potion of climbing. Will that help?
Wood.
She says that would. I could try.
Maybe if we were to go to these trees, we could climb them and see what's inside.
Perfect idea.
Orchard says
just-
the door is most likely barred with a large piece of wood, so someone strong would need to open it.
That would need to be you. Oh, well,
could.
that's Dodor pretty strong. Yeah.
Well, if we were to climb over, I was just mentioning. Though,
Okay.
on the other side, if there's enemies within, you might end up getting trapped if you're not careful.
True.
Alright, so someone's going to climb the tree to try to look in?
Yep, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
it. So that'd be a classic, I guess, or no check.
Yeah, that would be a athletics, I'll say DC 10.
Easily.
Now, you didn't go unconscious, right? You don't have exhaustion.
We
Thankfully, me and
did
I
a
are
short
unconscious,
rest.
right?
We did a short rest, and yeah. Anyway, it takes an hour, and got rid of it last time. No.
Short rest doesn't clear exhaustion. You need a long rest.
Wait, did Dodor go
But
down?
we
I don't know. Well, I don't know if Dotor went unconscious. I know that.
I know me and I.
I never went. I never went. I was always really, really low, but never
Yeah.
went down.
So yeah, no, you wouldn't have exhaustion then. All right. It was just you, right?
And I are.
Damien and Iara. All right. So
Yeah.
you climb up on the tree,
Mhm.
and you would be able to see in. Inside, there are a bunch of tents. You don't see anyone currently. Give me an active perception, though. See if you notice anything.
Good
Nice.
rolls. Let's go.
So, the first thing you notice is that there is actually someone in the watchtower. It looks like a hobgoblin aiming a crossbow right at you.
Ah,
You also think you see some, maybe hobgoblins hiding within the tents.
so I did cut, so I didn't hear what you said at the end.
There are some hobgoblins hiding in the tents as well. You see movement. These people might be living still.
Yeah, seems so.
What do you?
I look. What I'll do is actually I'll look on the other side to check from my vantage point if there's any undead nearby, like in the plain. So if I were to say, "Don't shoot,"
No, it's going.
I wouldn't trigger any undead.
Dodor, what's the holdup?
One sec. Dealing with it.
Well, there's none in the area, the immediate area.
Okay.
At least
So
not
I
yet.
say to the hobgoblin in both like common in goblin, just to make sure with that he understands what I'm saying. Don't shoot, ne tirez pas. On est correct. On n'est pas affecté par quoi que ce soit.
So
We're not affected by anything.
He will give me a persuasion.
Fuck. Ah!
He says, you're one of the slaves, aren't you? And he says, I think I recognize you. How is it you're not dead or undead? Don't try anything.
Well, certainly, no issue with that. I was freed. Forgot the name of him. What's the name?
Orchard?
The name of the guy? Yeah, okay. Decided to free me. Because I helped him survive the mines.
He says, well, then where
was
is
stuck.
he? And why are you traveling with one of those monsters?
Those monster. What do you mean?
Orchard.
He says, one of the people in your group. He's one of the undead.
Can we see him talking to people now? Do we notice this
Now
at
with
this
your
point?
passive, you'd probably just see him up in the tree, because he's not
Oh yeah.
close.
But that's him. He's just, I don't know, something happened with him, but he's still himself.
Give me another persuasion.
Fuck's sake.
Well,
Christ.
He says, it doesn't look like he's himself. What happened to him? And what happened to the rest of the people? Do you know what's going on?
Yeah, there's a goddamn undead plague going on. I don't know what the hell the reason for it, but we're just trying to survive.
He says, well, we are too, and I don't know if I trust you, so why don't you just get down off that tree and go back the way you came? He says, I don't want any trouble, and neither do the people in this camp.
Sure, no issue with that, but just for the purpose of it, we're searching for someone. What's the name again?
Erdul.
Erdul.
Hurdle. Do you know of that name?
He says, the wizard? Give me a
Yeah.
persuasion check.
Fucking hell! What the heck is happening?
Says,
Okay.
No, I haven't seen him, but you think he's lying with your passive 16 insight. You think he knows? He's either here or knows where he is.
Look, I have an item I need to give him back. I show him the dagger and say, I did not steal it. I got it from Orcam, so I need to give him back the dagger.
Give me a deception with advantage.
Cool.
He says,
13.
Orchard's dagger. Why does Orchard want to give the wizard his dagger?
Well, it's a way for them. I don't know. They didn't mention me directly. I'm just, messenger. I think it's a way to signal to each other if there's an emergency. I don't know.
Give me another deception. He says, all right, well, let me see if Erdul wishes to speak, but you get down from the tree and wait in front of the gate.
Certainly. I go down the tree and come back to the front. And say,
What did you see? What was the holdup?
I may have managed us to get in the camp, and there's nothing wrong with the camp. It's just iron-tied folks. No, they're still
Wait,
correct.
if it's iron-tied folk, couldn't Oakard just order them to open up?
He says,
The guard didn't think he was himself.
I don't exactly look like myself. I'm not surprised they don't recognize me.
But you still sound like yourself.
To an extent.
And we have Ayara. Do they not know who Ayara is?
Says they know of her as a mercenary, but not all the people in the Iron Tide know who she is or what she does. She operated in the shadows. And a moment later, you would hear a voice say, Orchard, is that you out there? He says, it is Erdul. It is I with the Misfits. those allies who came from Chaur. He says, it seems like you have had corruption touch you. How do I know I can trust you? And he says, well, there's no way to know for sure, but I imagine you are trapped here and could use all the help you could get. Do any of you want to say anything?
You know, I'll just throw in. Well, he hasn't killed us yet, so I trust him.
Yeah.
Well, he's a talking person, so whether he's an undead or not, he's clearly got more brains than most of the Iron Tide put together. So open the fucking door and let us in.
He says, well, I certainly recognize their bard. Go ahead and make a persuasion attempt.
Again, I can't roll below a 22 with the minute, because hard shit.
Fucking hell, 22, that's insane.
They do.
It's part of eloquence, but I can't roll below a 10, and you have to add everything to it, so I can't go below a 22.
Yeah, no.
As well, it's unlikely you all are turned, but I warn you, keep your weapons away while the door is opening. And they would indeed open the door. You would see a bunch of hobgoblins with bows readied. And a familiar person. Where's his picture? Yeah, here it is. Younger looking war wizard who says, kind of looks around. He says, all right, inside, inside, quickly. Motions for you all to come into
No, I will take as long as I take.
God's bard. Just get
That's
inside before something eats you.
God's wizard.
Alright. So are you actually waiting outside?
No, I was just
Alright.
being an ass.
Just giving him shit. Alright, so yeah, inside the camp you would see there are a bunch of Iron Tide. Probably about 20 or so. These must be the some survivors. Erdul would say some sort of black miasma hit the areas close to the cave. I think because we were so far north, we were unaffected. He says, but we've been hiding out here, trying not to get the attention of the wandering ghouls, the former Iron Tide. And Erdul will look to you three and say, you mentioned something about darkness and Chaur. He kind of looks to Iara, and she says, well, they should tell you about that, but this seems like something similar to what they experienced.
Well, you're a learned man, right, Hoodrul?
He says, I know of war magic and basic magic theories, yes.
Paul, have you ever heard of a Shadow Lord?
He says, no. Blazes is a Shadow Lord.
I think Oliver's the best to tell this story.
Me? Why me?
You're the bard.
Hey, just because I'm a bard. Oh.
You retain
that
information
much.
a lot easier, yes.
You want to just
Fine,
give him the rundown?
Yeah, just give
Yeah,
him
basically, I'm gonna... Well, can I do... Yeah, I'm gonna basically... I don't know, I can't do my thing. Fuck! Damn you, not long rest. Yeah, no, cool. I'll tell the story using minor illusion. But I'm gonna do it very artistic. Basically, I'm J.R. Tolkien. This is Lord of the Rings of what I'm explaining. This is the prelude.
Alright.
The Silmarillion.
Silmarillion. Alright.
Yeah,
5 hours later.
Tell them about the church as well, I think.
Yeah, no, I'm telling them about the... I'm only telling them about the church, Malek getting out. I don't tell them who he's possessing, though. So I'm telling them about Malek, the church, what he did, the whole purpose of what he was doing it for, the reason we weren't affected, and the fact that Malek escaped, but I don't tell them who he's in possession of right now.
So this Malek broke free of this church. Why would he take any hostilities towards the Iron Tide? He has no reason to hate us.
Well, Yeah, technically he does. I mean, he wants
Yeah.
to find the soul gems to get to the first city, and to do that, he has to go to Issyk. You guys have a key to Issyk, so kind of makes sense.
Or cards as well. Wait, did he have one of the keys?
They
You
did
have
no.
a,
We told Blackwater he did. We never told Blackwater. We got given the key. Blackwater did this. I'm assuming to try and get the key, and it backfired because we had the dagger.
He says, "Yeah, I gave your group the dagger. Why would he think we have it?"
I don't know. Maybe he got bad information.
Give me a
Maybe
deception
he spoke to
check.
Blackwater. Again, can't go below 22. 22.
So Iara gives you a bit of a look when you. Oh wait, she's at disadvantage right now. Oh, never mind. He says.
Ayara knows the truth. Ayara knows
Oh
where
yeah, that's
Blackwater
true.
being.
Because yeah, so she or he says, "Well, Malik must be made to pay for his crimes. I've lost almost everything. All we have left now is Issyk." Urdu would say, "You still wish to go after all we've lost?" And he says, "Yes, of course. We'll make it all for nothing if we give up now. And the power we could get from the vault, I could easily rebuild the Iron Tide."
I mean, the bigger issue is the fact that Blackwater has the key, and I don't know where he's gone.
Where is Blackwater in all this? Urdu says, "Is he
I
also?"
don't actually.
Or go ahead.
We don't know. Like, we went to the Cursed Church to deal with it because we got bored. And it turned when we left. Blackwater had left Chaur, and we don't actually know where he's gone.
yeah, apparently we were in there for 15 days, even though it felt like 2 hours.
Yeah,
Well, we have Malik and Blackwater at Issyk, two foes. I don't know if this is a good idea, Orcard, but if I can gain the power of this vault, there might be very powerful magics we could use. He says, "Exactly. So I think we have no choice but to take what's left of our forces and head to Issyk. I assume you three still wish to join us."
Sure.
He says,
I mean,
Yes, I do.
you
You
mentioned
plan and
ancient magic, and I'm kind of got nothing else on my schedule, so why not? I'm bored.
He says, "How many of the keys do we have for the vault?"
just the one.
One?
Just the one.
So we'll have to get the other two from Blackwater, which most likely Malik will also have the same idea. Well,
But if they haven't taken themselves out.
is there anything that you all need to do before we head there?
Besides rest up,
Do we need to do anything for Chaur before we go?
That's what I
don't
meant.
think
You would
so.
need to go back to your town and resupply. I do have some of the quartermaster supplies, enough to keep our forces fed for quite a while. He says, but there are still a lot of things we could get. Norcart says, no, it's not worth it. There's too many hordes in there. It's best we just take what we have and go. He says, I have my treasury room items. He says, those will be useful. Potions and scrolls and other weaponry.
I have this sending stone. If you want to keep in contact, and I hand it over to Erdul.
He says, this could come in handy. If you wish to contact me while you're away, but I don't know if I would be the best for this. Probably someone like Iara or someone who scouts would be better equipped to have one.
That's fair. Well, I'll hold on to this for now, and when we split, I'll figure out who we'll give it to.
He nods. Alright, so you're going to rest the night here?
They so graciously let us.
Erdul nods. He says, the enemies, or the hordes, rarely come up this far. The ones that do, as long as we don't make noise, are not attracted to this area. I think because of how far we are from the main camp. So just remain quiet and we should be fine.
Now, did Captain Graves succumb to the undead?
He says, I don't actually know what happened to Graves. Though I assume he did since he was in the main forces. If you did not encounter him in the tunnels, then he most likely is one of the undead.
A shame. He was a good man. From the little interaction I've had with him.
Oh,
I'm actually going to ask, is there anything we actually need to get from Chaur?
I don't think so. I think we have everything.
This
Can
is,
you think of anything to explore?
So you're going to bring your camp here as well, I assume?
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, your camp will come here in the next hour. So everyone is here now. It is now 9:10.
Now we have a big force here of like 30 people plus.
Alright, so let's see. Yeah, so you have a bunch of NPCs, including Erdul, join your camp. And yeah, so the Iron Tide will give you another 10 labor. Well, actually, they're all guards, so we'll say 20 more guards here at 31.
Now get along, everyone. I know that we had. I know what happened in the past with the Iron Tide, and I just go to the whole spiel, right? To not have bad blood between each other.
I watch waiting to see this all backfire on Damien when they all turn against him.
Alright, Alright, so the evening is upon you. Shock is going to approach, I'll say, Damien. Oh, wait, never mind, I forgot. Shock is lobotomized in this game.
Yeah.
So never mind, he's not going to approach you.
Y'all actually ask her Duel about that.
Because
we told, right? Because Oliver told him pretty much everything, right? Except that.
I'd have mentioned how Shock was inhabited by the person to try and keep his body going until we can figure out a way to save his soul. Yeah.
Yeah, like after Duel, we heard anything on how to potentially save Shock's mind.
Says the war wizards of the Nazic Empire concentrate on elemental magics and magics that incinerate and destroy their opponents. What you speak of is more healing magic and magical theory. It is not our specialty.
It was worth a shot.
He says, though maybe one of your scholars would know something, or maybe one of the temples. I know that some of the more powerful priests within the world have ways of saving the body and mind.
Well, perhaps we can find something in Nisik.
He says, oh, it's likely that the magics of the vault could contain answers. So, that is the hope.
Alright.
Alright, so time is passing. Orcard will once again approach Damien and say, my people and I have taken a substantial blow. He says, I know that I cannot be of as much use as I originally promised, as I before had an army following me. He says, I hope this does not diminish my share of the vault treasure. I just wanted to make sure we were still in an understanding that I was getting an even split for the Iron Tide.
No, I'll put my hand on his shoulder, and I'll say, if we didn't want you to have your share, we would have left you for dead.
Give me a persuasion with advantage.
This is the same night,
Yeah, this is the same night.
so it'll be a straight roll. That's unfortunate.
He nods.
I'll add my whatchamacallit, commanding presence. A D8, I guess.
Okay. He nods and says, I'm happy there are still those in the land who honor their word. He says, you and your misfits have been good allies to us. He says, many would have taken advantage of this situation and tried to change the deal, but you have held firm, and I respect that.
You give him that nod, of acknowledgement.
He says, your Bard Oliver seems to have quite the dislike for us. Do you think this could be a problem?
No, he just has a sharp tongue. I think it's his elf in him.
He says, and I'm very curious. How did you run across Dotor? It seems quite the coincidence that one of my escaped slaves just happened upon your group.
You know, the craziest part is we found him underground.
That is quite crazy. He says, well, I'm glad you did. He was one of our better warriors. I'm glad he escaped the fate of, well, the other slaves and the soldiers.
You know, I'm glad we
sir.
found him too. I'm glad we found him too.
I don't know if you're there for this, Dotor.
Ah, okay.
I'll say this, yeah, this is kind of like off to the side. Do any of you want the camera to do any roleplay, talk to any of the NPCs or anything like that? That's
I'm
all
done.
he had to say for Damien.
I will
Not
go
really.
and see Damien. I don't know if I'm going to go see Damien, but I really want to go see Damien. Just go. So because there's less of them, can we cut them a shittier deal? I just want us to do that.
Who are you?
Just
playing?
because of what just happened.
Is that what you're
Yeah.
doing?
Not actually. I mean, don't get me wrong. I will go see Damien, and I will be like, look, this is genuine. But look, I'm not sure how comfortable I feel letting the Iron Tide get their hands on magical secrets that, which two powerful magical secrets. Okay, I don't mind them getting gold and that thing, but knowledge and mystical knowledge, I don't feel comfortable letting them have.
Well, if it's in their share, it's in their share.
Yeah, but who decides what's their share?
I guess it'd be between us and Oakard.
Yeah, but let's be completely honest, their hand is a lot weaker right now because of this.
They
No,
still
admit
outnumber us 2-1.
Not really.
I mean, I don't want to get slashed by that thing that Oakard wields. Never seen a weapon like that before.
My father has a bigger one. Well, here's the thing. Well, I suppose it depends how you want to fuck them up. But if we wanted to, we could quite easily invite the roving hordes here whilst everyone sleeps and let them lessen their number, if you wanted.
You know, however, I'm not a fae that deals in trickery and deception. Like half of you is.
I never said well, technically my dad is half a Ladrin, so I suppose.
Aren't you half a legend too?
Yes, that's what I meant. My dad's a complicated thing. Like, he is and he isn't. I'm not 100% sure what he is. Maybe a Ladrin, maybe maybe a shadow creature, I don't know. It's weird.
Whatever it is, we made a deal, and we should honor it.
I'm not against letting them have the treasure and the gold. I don't want them to have the mystical knowledge because these are not people that I feel should have, especially would understand it. Let's be completely honest, as Erdal said, they deal in elemental, primal, attacking magic, not exactly the subtlety of stuff. But
Well, then you
also,
can settle it with the Erdul. I don't know any of that either as well.
I can fix shock, right?
How so? Then why are you barely bringing it up now? And not
I can't do it. I can't do it yet, but I can eventually.
When eventually?
When I learn it, look, it's not. It's look, my stuff. How I learn magic isn't. It's complicated. It's kind of learning it through storytelling, and there are tales of people who are able to repair the mind and the body. I think it's something the clerics refer to as greater restoration. I can get it eventually, but it's gonna take me a bit of time. But I can get it. That's why I was never worried about Shark's body being possessed. I can do that.
Use magic gives me a headache. I'm just gonna go and sleep off for the night.
Oh, by the way, do you want them to know your cousin is possessed by Malek?
Doesn't matter to me. They'll figure it out one way or sooner or later.
Well, I figured that considering he's your family member, I should be checking before I start telling people.
That man's not my family member. That's Malik in his body.
But what's the difference between Blackwater and Shock right now?
They're both gone mentally.
But if I can look, we believe Shock can be fixed, repaired, healed. Why can't that be done to your cousin?
Does this Malik guy wield a power that we do not know and is actively against us? That Umbra thing, it's not opposing us. Easier that way.
It's easier. It doesn't mean we can't do
it. If Malik wasn't opposed to us, if he was submissive like Umbra is, perhaps we can.
Okay. I just thought I'd offer it because I didn't know if you'd wanted it or not.
Darren just heads off to his tent.
Alright, I'll give you both a inspiration point for that conversation. And I'll give Dotor an inspiration point for his conversation earlier with Orkar. So all pretty good character moments.
Nice.
Thank you.
I feel like I want to go talk to Dotor now, but I don't want to take up too much time. That's the thing.
I talked a lot already, so you feel free.
Well, we're towards the end anyway. I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking time for RP.
I'll go talk to Dotor.
Okay. So,
Hey.
Dotor is probably at one of the tents.
Yeah.
I
I'd
just
say I'm like.
Yep. Go on.
I'm like here, near the cage. Just
I'm
remembering.
going to a minor illusion, knocking on the bar to make like a knocking noise, like a. Excuse me.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Well, you know, I'm really happy to be free, officially, but at the same time, feel bad for all my fellow slaves. Well, yeah, fellow slaves who didn't make it. You see, doctors all like still seem a bit shaken from the ghouls that were in the cage back in the mine. You know, if only I could save them.
I don't know what it's like to be a slave. I've never known that. Even with my childhood, it was still freedom. I know the whole thing of not being able to help people you want to. person you want to. So I get it. And I'm going to be completely frank, that feeling never gets easier or goes away. You always carry it, but you learn how to manage it better. But the fact of the matter is, though, like, the reason I had such an issue when Orcard, sorry, granted you your freedom was because he didn't get to decide that. You were already free, you'd left. Your friend died in the process of you being free, and then he just comes along and says, "Oh, now you're free," like it's a thing he can grant you when you were always free. Even the people who, yes, okay, fine, were held as slaves, they were still free people. They were just captured.
That's
My
the
issue with
thing.
the Iron Tide has never gone.
The Iron Tide slaves aren't treated the same as other slaves. Someone like a noble might have a slave, and they might treat it like correctly and everything. But a lot of the time, the slaves, like, I'm an exception. Like, a lot of the times, they don't make it past a half a year. Like, that's why they do raids all the time.
Look, okay,
So they weren't
okay,
free
fine.
people.
I'm gonna tell you something that I've never told anyone else.
Go on.
When I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
there was someone I knew who got taken as a slave.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of my father's military group. It doesn't really matter. When he was taken as a slave, we tracked them down. We found the people who had taken him, and me and my siblings snuck in because they knew my father and his mercenary group, so we were the only ones who could.
Mm-hmm.
When we were there, we saw this giant Colosseum type circle building. And when we went in, they were the people they'd taken as slaves that a few weeks before they were having fighting in an arena. Now,
Mm-hmm.
there you had women, children, the grown-ups, adults, elderly, all cheering the sports on. The problem was always the sports were the enslaved killing one another to survive.
Mhm.
Now, my father's warrior won every bout he was in, which angered them because he beat all their champions.
Mhm.
And so they brought out a creature that I've never seen, and he absolutely destroyed him, splitting them apart, cutting him in half, eating him in front, and the people there cheered and relished in it. And I realized there that they didn't see the person in that stand in the stadium as a person. They saw him no better than a pet. I
Mhm.
realized there and then that these people were never going to value what they don't believe is equal. The Iron Tide were never going to value the other slaves because to them they're not equal. The fact of the matter is that just because the Iron Tide don't find them equal doesn't mean they're not. You can't let someone else define you. You have to decide what you believe.
Yes. Dortors looks like he's thinking a lot and says, "Thank you for telling me that."
There's other stuff to that story that get me drunk one time and maybe I'll tell you. But
Duly noted.
yeah, yeah. There's I kind of know. I don't know what it's like to be a slave, but I have an idea of what it's like to witness it, to witness how they perceive that life.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, anything else? Any other
Nope.
interaction?
Nope. I'm good.
All right, so
I go
you two have the conversation and go to bed. Your camp needs more gold and silver to pay your people. There's platinum, but you don't have a way of splitting it. So can someone put some more gold and silver into the camp?
Thought we had a whole bunch of gold
Oh,
and
wait.
silver.
Why is the weight before the number? All right, so you have
My
300 gold. Wait, why is it 6? Oh, because there's 300. All right. So, let's see. 13. So that would be 287. No silver, though, so it needs some silver. Needs, like, at least 7 silver pieces. Or as many as you want to throw in there. Does anyone have silver they can give the camp?
I know.
Silver. I have 9 silver.
All right, you know what I'll do?
I got 33. I've got
Alright, you
33. I'll give him 33.
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
So it's 7. That will be 26. All right. So you pay the camp for the evening, and you will do a long rest here. Let me just do a roll to see if anything happens. Low chance because you're kind of hidden. No. So there's no issues. You would indeed do a long rest, and the group would level up.
Yay.
Yes!
Also,
Yes!
we are entering into the
Jesus,
next.
Social's happy.
Tour just
I'm
jumped
sorry, I've
into
been waiting for a while.
and
said-
yeah, we'll
pardon?
be entering. I assume you guys are going to Issac, right?
Mhm.
So that will be a new campaign next time. But yeah, group levels up. Let
Yes!
me get MVP votes.
Good thing I'm a fighter, so I just gotta level up super easily.
Let's go! Uh,
I'm gonna take an SI and just grab Dex. Oh, now I have to redo
Alright.
my entire thing.
So Dotor with 2 votes, your MVP, and you would get
Oh,
an inspiration.
Let's go,
Thank you.
Dotor.
yes.
I was thinking of changing how inspirations work. I might have them give a flat bonus instead of advantage.
Might be best, yeah.
I was thinking they could give +2 and you can spend up to 3 of them to get like +6 to a roll.
Ooh, that'd be a good idea.
Because then, like, and I was going to make it like 10 inspiration points instead of 5 you can have up to. So it's more of a resource. Again, it would be
Yeah.
like once per short rest, but you could pump a bunch into something you really want to do good in. I feel like too much stuff just gives gives advantage.
Mhm.
Which I kind of like, but at the same time, I don't dislike having just flat bonuses.
My AC finally went up, guys. Finally have a higher AC.
How high's your AC now?
It's 17, baby. That's a 5%
still-
difference.
That's
Okay,
kind of
still
insane.
less than mine. That's okay.
Oh, do any of you? Does this group have the ability to feed itself?
I think
Yeah.
from over. Yeah.
Like, do we have? Because I know you said you don't have survivalists, which is usually where you can gather
Yeah.
food.
I have survival.
What's your survival? Like, what's your
Uh,
wait,
yeah,
so,
there's-
so
give me a
survival lets you feed 3 plus your
I have
wisdom modifier
1 survival.
people.
okay,
So, yeah,
my
you could-
wisdom. I don't have a wisdom modifier, but I have 4 in survival because I took proficiency in it.
Yeah, so with proficiency, you could feed up to 3 people then, which would feed the group, so you're fine.
Perfect.
At least for now. There are places where you might go that don't, don't have the ability to gather.
I have a little bit of
actually,
rations on me.
Do you guys want to just keep all your rations like with? Well, no. I guess you have your personal rations. You could also put rations in the camp, and then when you rest at camp, if you need them, you can use them from there. If you
Yeah, I
want
think
to
I have
carry them.
3 personal rations on me that I want to keep for myself just in case.
Yeah, it's good to have them in case you can't get to your camp. But there are 7 days of rations within the camp. You might want to consider buying more, just in case you ever need food. Because the camp can carry a lot of stuff, and it doesn't hurt for them to have more, like some rations. But anyway,
Let's go.
yeah. So good job, everyone. I'm going to take some notes, but if you want, feel free to take off.
Okay.
hang out.
Bye bye.
Alright, bye everybody.
Yeah. See you next time.
Girls eat.